So you're thinking of buying or selling in a Tampa luxury condo community? In this video, I am going to take you behind the scenes on my computer on a Google Map tour of the beautiful Bayshore Gardens neighborhood in South Tampa. That will help you get a better idea of the neighborhood, the logistics, and its proximity to other notable locations and attractions. And then towards the end, we'll also take a look at some of the best available real estate so you won't want to miss it. Let's get started. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about buying or selling in a Tampa luxury condo community, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the Tampa luxury condo market and lifestyle. My name is Nathaniel Egon, the Tampa Condo King. I specialize in representing luxury condo owners and buyers in Tampa, Florida. I get calls every day from people just like you. So whether you're looking to buy or sell in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out. All of my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you win in the Tampa luxury condo market. Now let's take a closer look at the Google Map tour and the best available real estate for the Bayshore Gardens neighborhood. All right, welcome into my computer on the Google Map tour for the Bayshore Gardens neighborhood in South Tampa. It is a very small neighborhood, as you can see. So this red line pretty much distinguishes this neighborhood, very small neighborhood in South Tampa. So you can see where my cursor is going right along Bayshore Boulevard here. So I'll zoom out for a second. It is just south of Hyde Park. So you've got close proximity to all that Hyde Park offers. You could see right to the north of this red line, you've got Hyde Park. So if you were with me for any of my Hyde Park videos, you know where Hyde Park is, and this was one of the stops I made. Hyde Park House, beautiful condo community, newer, very luxurious. I made a stop right here, and then right here where my cursor is essentially is the intersection of South Howard Avenue and Bayshore Boulevard. So right to the south is where we are talking today, and in my Bayshore Gardens neighborhood. So again, very small section of South Tampa. As you can see here on the left, the US Census, that was back in 2010, has the population as 1760. So I'm curious why they don't have the updated one, but regardless, the numbers I've seen currently are more along the lines of about 3,000. But either way, you can see why this video will be a little bit shorter than some of my other neighborhood map tours, and why my neighborhood vlog for Bayshore Gardens was also a little bit shorter than some of my other neighborhood videos, again, simply because it is a very small section right here in South Tampa along Bayshore Boulevard. So you're very close. Again, you're neighboring Hyde Park. So you've got all that Hyde Park has to offer with Hyde Park Village and all of those restaurants and shops and the park areas. And then you could see pretty much right to the west of Bayshore Gardens, you've got Palmacia Golf and Country Club. Also Palmacia Park is right there. And then even just a little bit, you could see to the south and a little bit to the west, like right along Beta Bay, right along McDill, you've got a lot of other restaurants as well. So a ton of restaurants and shops, whether it's, a mile or two to the south, mile or two to the north, you've got a lot of different options. And then I'll even move a little bit further to the west. You could see, if you go a little bit north, to chains like Chick-fil-A and Trader Joe's, TJ Maxx, all of those along Dale Mabry here. Also this Publix at Dale Mabry. So you're very close to all of these conveniences and stores and restaurants and shops living in the Bayshore Gardens neighborhood. So I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. So some of the condo communities that we'll talk about in a second: Atrium on Bayshore, and then also if you go a little bit further south, Bayshore Diplomat, you could see the really nice Fred Ball Park right here as well within Bayshore Gardens. Beautiful views, of course, of Bayshore Boulevard and Hillsborough Bay, living in the Bayshore Gardens neighborhood. So I'll zoom out a little bit. Also pretty close to some notable schools, like you could see Plant High School, one of the top public schools, very highly rated. And also you could see right over here, Academy of the Holy Names, private school, Catholic school right there as well. And then Roosevelt Elementary right here as well. So some highly rated schools within pretty close proximity to you. And again, being in Bayshore Gardens, there's so many neighborhoods just within South Tampa. So I'll zoom out for a second. As you can see, there's so many different ones. You've got like the West Shore Marina District in this area. You've got some of the communities that cater a little bit more towards some really, really nice single family homes like Sunset Park. And then a little bit further north, Beach Park, Culbreth Isles, got some excellent communities. Now, one of the reasons that I really highlighted Bayshore Gardens with me specializing in the condo market is because even just within this small section, there are several condo communities just within a few blocks. So I think it is notable to point out and for you guys to know your options. So again, you're very close right here to Hyde Park, all that Hyde Park has to offer. Also South Howard, Burn Steakhouse, and all of the other shops and restaurants in the South Howard or Soho district. You're very close there. And then a pretty reasonable drive to Davis Islands right here, Harbor Island right here, and then also downtown Tampa, also pretty close by. Tampa International Airport, Raymond James Stadium here. So overall, it really is an excellent location. And then to be on Tampa's most iconic street, Bayshore Boulevard, is quite special in having those views too. So I'll just plug in a couple of those notable attractions just so you can also see the exact driving times. So Tampa International Airport, for example, it's showing about 18-minute drive. See Raymond James Stadium, looking at about a 14-minute drive. Downtown Tampa, only about a 10-minute drive. Harbor Island, pretty similar, 11 minutes. Then Davis Islands, even a little bit closer than that, about 8 minutes away. So again, excellent location in Bayshore Gardens. And then even if you want to venture over to Pinellas County and St. Petersburg, for example, if you go right across South Tampa and then over the Gandy Bridge, looking at about a 33-minute drive. Also, if you want to go even further west to maybe some of the beaches, for example, I'll just plug in Madeira Beach as an example. That's looking like about a 47-minute drive. So again, Bayshore Gardens, just this little area right here, just south of Hyde Park, where you could see this red line. All right, so now we'll jump into some of the best available real estate. All right, so first one I'll show you is the Atrium. So this is going to be 2413 Bayshore Boulevard. So this unit, for example, is listed at $665,000, a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1520 square feet. This one's been on the market for 90 days, and the Atrium was built in 1982. And this one is on the 8th floor. And then the next one we'll jump into is Bayshore Diplomat. So this one, similar price point, listed at $675, similar size, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1335 square feet, only been on the market 20 days. And the Diplomat was built in 1974. way, the Diplomat is 2611 Bayshore, so just south of the Atrium. You can see up here, got the Atrium, and then you just go a little bit further south and you are at the Diplomat. And that one was on the 12th floor, the one that we just saw. All right, now I'll go into one of the more unique communities, and this one is on 2419 Bayshore, so right next to the Atrium, and there are only 4 condo residences available. So interestingly enough, 2 of them are on the market. It's the same owner, but very small community, of course, with it only being 4 units total. But if you want still the condo lifestyle, the superb location on Bayshore Boulevard, but you just don't want to be in one of the big high-rise buildings, then this could be an option for you, especially if you don't necessarily think you'll need or want to pay for all the amenities of a pool and a fitness center and some of these upscale amenities. Then this again could be a nice option for you as well. And I'll scroll through some of the pictures just so you can see, but this particular unit is listed at 2.5 million. Both of the units have been on the market for quite some time. This one's 3-bed, 3-bath, 3350 square feet, and these were built in 1992. Right, so those are the 3 main condo communities that I wanted to make sure to highlight. Again, Bayshore Gardens is a very small section of South Tampa, great neighborhood with all that it has to offer, being right on Bayshore Boulevard, the iconic street, the walking, the biking, the running, whatever you wish, and just the great views of Hillsborough Bay. Also very close proximity to all those neighboring locations that I mentioned certainly make it a very desirable location. And let me know if you have any questions about the areas, of course, and we can certainly go into it in more detail and answer any other questions specific to your particular needs and your situation. All right, that'll do it for today's video, our Google Map tour of the beautiful Bayshore Gardens neighborhood in South Tampa. I hope you enjoyed and got some great value from today's video. Let me know in comments if you have any questions, comments, or feedback. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Bayshore Gardens neighborhood vlog. So paired with this video, you'll get a really good feel for the overall neighborhood and if it could be a fit for your lifestyle. Whether you're looking to buy or sell in 10 days or 10 weeks, please reach out. All of my contact information is in the description box below. I would love to help you win in the Tampa luxury condo market. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we'll talk to you soon.